We have a long history in Ireland of knowing exactly how those that are under occupation feel, and we can empathise with those. So obviously, the Palestinian issue has always been very close to heart to most Irish people. We understand what they're going through when we, on a daily and a weekly basis, we see kind of the brutality that is kind of that is meted out to Palestinians, and on that basis, there's a huge support for Palestinian rights and the right to self-determination in relation to what's going on at the moment. Yeah, I mean, obviously the motion that was passed in the Parliament a number of days ago was welcome. Yeah. So that was a motion that recognised that Israel was conducting de facto annexation. Now, we all know that this is going on for decades, annexation and occupation. So, it's welcome that the government have stated that this is a policy of Israel. And hopefully then other European countries will recognise that as well. So there needs to be sanctions, there needs to be deeds. We've gone beyond kind of words, and we need Israel needs to kind of be answerable to the kind of the crimes that they committed, not only in the last 2 weeks but the last 75 years. So they have to be kind of brought to kind of brought to kind of accountability, because they're not, let's be honest, Israel literally get away with murder, and that's what has happened. And once somebody knows they can get away with absolutely brutalizing the people and murder them, they can do anything. So there needs to be sanctions, and there needs to be accountability and kind of action against the state of Israel. The European Union is literally toothless, and they're spineless cowards, and they do not kind of stand up to the state of Israel. Because if they did stand up to the state of Israel, the trade agreement, what they have with Israel, which is worth tens of billions every year, they would turn around and say, by the way, if you continue what you're doing in relation to murdering Palestinians, the continuous occupation, the continuous annexation, we will stop trading with you. But they've done nothing. And this generation will ask, well, why is this the case? Why is this continually going on in the state of Palestine when there is no sanction against an occupying power? So Palestinian resistance is very legitimate. It is, this is kind of the consequences of continuous occupation and continuous brutalization.